Hi guys, welcome to Princess Unique TV. It is Princess Unique, and I am back with a new type of video. So I've never done this type of video on, let me stop talking like that. I've never done this type of video on my page before, so this is something brand new for me, but it's something that I've been wanting to do for so long. So let's just get right into it. Y'all, I don't have no intro or none of that because I'm just starting fresh, and I want you guys to actually see the process. Because when I say that I am so determined that I am in my glow up, in my level up era, I mean it. Like, in order to be able to reach the next level, you literally have to feel it. You literally have to feel it. It's almost like when it's time to level up, and it's literally up to you to make that happen for you. We cannot depend on nobody else to make these things happen for us. We literally have to work hard for the things that we know that is destined for us, right? So I really wanted to just talk about the transition that I am dedicated to making within my life. So just a little backstory about me, guys. Again, my name is Princess Unique. That is my real name, first and middle. Okay? One thing about me, I am an entrepreneur at heart. Ever since I was a little girl, I always knew that I wanted more out of life. I always knew that a regular job was not something that I wanted to do. And I knew that me being basically a slave to somebody else was just not in my cards. I took the typical route, graduated from high school, went to college. I realized that college wasn't something that I wanted to do long term, and I decided to come back home that second year. So I was in a university. I left that university. I came back home and I started going to a community college. I went there for a half of a semester, and then I was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I'm not interested in being thousands of dollars into debt. I'd rather just figure this thing out on my own, because it's like I said, I just knew that I want a different lifestyle. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I was a little girl, when people used to ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I used to always say stuff like, I want to be a model. I always had different things I wanted to do, but the main thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to be a model, or I had to have a job. I wanted to be a person that like worked in one of those high-rise buildings with the floor-to-ceiling windows, and I wanted to wear like cute, casual dress clothes, right? So I pretty much wanted to be like a CEO or some type of businesswoman. I've owned and operated multiple businesses, side hustles, and and I'm so talented. Like, I'm a multi-talented person, right? So with that being said, y'all, when it comes to working a job, for me, I've never been able to keep a job longer than 2 years. I've always quit a job. And every time I've quit a job, it has been because I just can't fathom the fact that I have all of these talents and not working a job. Like, does anybody feel that? Like, you're such a talented person, and you're just like, I know that there's so much more for me in life. I just gotta figure it out. Like, are you that person? Because I know that I'm not alone in this fight. Like, it's just like, what is it that I need to do to become the person that I am destined to be, right? So earlier this year, I really got into my Bible, and I started, to read and understand the Bible on a different level. I'm 31 years old. This is pretty much my first time ever really being in the Bible, like reading it for what it is, right? Starting from Genesis. And as I was reading the Bible, I would go and research different scriptures just to get a better understanding. But as I was reading my Bible, like, I was like, looking at other things on social media, getting different perspectives, and just trying to understand the Bible, for what it is, basically. And one thing that kept standing out to me was using the gifts that God has instilled into us and being a good steward to those gifts, right? That it literally kept sticking out to me. I remember earlier this year on Facebook, I kept making statuses saying that I literally feel that I am supposed to serve my people. Mind you, I have so many talents, y'all. So many. When I look back at my Facebook memories, every time I look back at my Facebook memories, it's me doing something other than working a job, right? Typically, when I would work a job, I will always end up quitting in the summertime. I don't know what it was, but I would always end up quitting in the summertime because that was my time to make some money. Like, I would make more money during the summer than I would, if I was to be working a job. Sometimes I would keep my job and then I just hustle like part-time, but a lot of times I would quit my job and just go full-time entrepreneur in the summertime. Y'all, I've sold dinners. Starting off, I did hair. When I was in high school, I braided hair, I did sew-ins. Then I started doing makeup, which I still do it occasionally. I started selling dinners, y'all. I was making alcoholic drinks and virgin drinks. What else? I was making sweets, desserts, y'all, nails, toes, acrylic nails and toes, credit repair, business credit, like the list goes on. Like, I pretty much put my hands in so many things because I'm multi-talented. And I just always think, like, I have so many talents. Like, there's so many different ways for me to make money, but what is it that I am supposed to do? Like, I always would say, like, what is my calling? What is my calling? I don't understand what my calling is because I have so many different talents. So earlier this year, when I was in my Bible, I was really trying to understand God on a different level, and something just kept standing out to me. Use the gifts that God gave you. Being that you have so many gifts, teach the people. Teach people. Be a steward of your gift. Don't sit and ponder on your talents and let your talents dry up. And now you seeing somebody else doing the things that you want to do because you're not brave enough to do it, or you're not putting in the work to do it, or because it's been times where I'll just, not be doing it and I'll just be working a regular job. And like I said, I would be depressed as fuck because I just felt like, well, I know that I was not destined to work no job. Like, I don't give work, girl. I don't. I'm so knowledgeable and educated when it comes to entrepreneurship. Literally, when I do work a job, the only thing I'm talking about is how I'm gonna get away from this job because I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. And then all my coworkers like, you're so smart. You really should pursue, entrepreneurship. Like, my co-workers will always tell me, like, you don't belong here. Like, I see a future for you. Like, you're so intelligent. You're a good worker, but I know that there's so many other things for you to do. There's a bigger world out here for you. People will tell me that all the time, right? Co-workers mainly. So, like I said, I always had that thought in my head, like, I'm so much bigger than this. I'm so much bigger than this. My purpose is way bigger. My purpose is way bigger. I never lost faith in that. It's just that situations happen that may have, slowed me down. There may have been some bumps in the roads. Maybe have to take some couple detours. And I may have paused and like started back working a job so that I can have that consistent income coming in, which is a trap at the end of the day. Especially for somebody with my mindset, because if I just work hard at that one thing and continue to give it my all and be persistent at it, I could be so much further. So with that being said, because I don't want to ramble too much about, my backstory, I pretty much just want to get into the things that I have planned for myself. And I really hope that this message encourages and inspires someone to do the same. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times people with our type of mindset, the entrepreneurship mindset, or just wanting something better in life, we don't really have anybody to depend on as far as an accountability partner. Because a lot of times we're the only one within our immediate circle that has this type of mindset. And then if there is somebody else that has this mindset, they might not be as dedicated to the end results as you are. So I just hope that I'm able to be somebody's accountability partner, somebody's inspiration and motivation to keep going, to believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, if God put it in your mind and your heart that you're supposed to be more than what you are, then baby girl, that is what it's supposed to be. And I wholeheartedly believe that. Like, I honestly, like, there's absolutely nobody in this world, unless Jesus himself tell me that I'm not destined to be a millionaire. I know that it's in my cards. I just got to be able to do the work and stay consistent and persistent at getting it done, outworking anybody else, not allowing my negative thoughts to distract me, not allowing the bumps in the roads to get the best of me, because at the end of the day, detours is going to happen. It's never easy, because if it was easy, everybody would be able to do it. So with that being said, let's just get into it. So the first thing that I noticed, and let me just say this, I'll be able to give more information about my backstory, but this video here is really about how the steps that I'm going to take to get myself to the next level. So the first thing is mindset. And I know you guys probably be thinking like, okay, mindset. Everybody talks about mindset, but that is really the key to success, y'all. It really is, because it's like, if you think that you're not capable of doing something, that's what it's going to be, because you're not going to work hard at it. But if you know for sure that you're destined to be somebody, and you know that the only way that you're going to be that better person is if you put in the work, because nobody is going to do it for you. Nobody is coming to save you, and you're responsible for your outcome on life, regardless to what troubles you face, what hardships you went through, what bumps in the roads, whatever. Regardless to any of that, only you have the power to change the trajectory of your life. So as soon as you get that in your head and you understand it for what it is, you'll be better off. Don't ever allow the demons and the devils to take over, right? You're supposed to be so sure of yourself. Can't nobody tell you you're not that girl. Can't nobody tell you, should nobody be able to tell you that you're not destined to be the person that you're going to be. Regardless of how everybody else feel about their lives and how other people may see you, you pay that no mind. And I understand that it may be hard to do that, right? And when I'm talking to myself too, guys. Regardless to people not supporting you, you know, things may seem slow. Social media is crazy these days. We're trying to put out content and we're not getting the recognition and the love that we want. That can be a hindrance to our success if we allow it to. But first, you have to allow it. Every decision you made was based off of your mindset, right? It was based off your mindset at the end of the day. So when you get the change in your mindset and understanding, in order to live a life of abundance, you literally have to consume different things. You can't keep up with the same type of people you were keeping up with before. If they're not trying to upgrade and level up their lives. You can't keep on tuning into the same broadcasts and TV shows and podcasts and social media accounts that you used to when you had a scarcity mindset. It's literally time to start looking into the positivity of things and understanding that in order to grow, you have to grow. You have to grow from the person that you are in order for, you know, things to get better for you. You have to change your mindset. Mindset is key to everything. If you don't have the mindset to be able, you know, to see your future, like, you should literally be able to see it. It may not be right there at the moment, but you should be able to see it and understand that it's attainable. Because if it can happen for somebody else, why can't it happen for you? That's what we got to understand. We have to understand that. If they can do it, you can do it. You just got to be consistent. You got to put in the work, right? So mindset. I have that mindset, y'all. I have it. I'm a risk taker. I'm literally on my, like, I always say, you always can start over. You can always start over. Things may not go well the first time, second, third, fourth, maybe 10. You might have tried it 10 times, but you don't never give up. You never stop dreaming. You never stop dreaming. But don't dream and then wake up and not put no actions behind whatever it is that you're dreaming for. You got to be a doer at the end of the day. Make your dreams a reality. Right? So the second thing is discipline, y'all. The second thing is discipline. We have to be disciplined. God has not given us these gifts and these ideas to sit on. Because whenever we be disobedient to the things that he gave us and the ideas that he put in our mind, he's going to make sure that we see it on the front end with somebody else doing it. Right? He's not going to put an idea in your head and you not be able to accomplish that idea. He doesn't want us to suffer. He knows what it is. He knows the plans that he has for us. But at the end of the day, don't nothing come easy. You got to put in the work. You got to be disciplined. You got to know that in order for it to happen, you got to work for it. Life not easy, y'all. We got to be disciplined. Right? So mindset, discipline, and now consistency. We got to be consistent. We got to be consistent. How do you expect for anything to happen for you if you do it one time and forget about it? Everybody doesn't have the opportunity to be a viral success the first time. It doesn't work like that. Everybody's not on the internet. You got to be consistent. You got to constantly put in the work. Get it done. Show people that you're never going to give up. You don't care how many times it takes. You don't care how many bumps in the road it took to get here. You just know that you're going to stick at it until it is your reality. You know you're deserving. You know you're not destined to work a regular job. You hate working a regular job. It doesn't make sense to you. You strive when you're working for yourself. You love being able to help people on a larger scale. Those three things is what's going to get me to the next level. With that being said, y'all, I'm literally going to be making a video every day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold myself accountable, right? I'm going to be my own accountability partner. Because I don't have anybody to discuss these things with, y'all, right? Everybody is in a different season in their life. And my season is tunnel vision. Because I got next. 31 years old, I should have been first. At the end of the day, I feel like everything happens for a reason and God was preparing me. I can honestly say that I've never put in full work. I've never been completely consistent. I've always stepped back and was like, oh, I'm bored with that. I don't want to do it no more. Fell back into the trap of getting a regular job because I didn't want to be accountable and really work hard for the things that I want, or I wanted to take breaks. What am I taking a break for? I'm not where I'm not where I know I'm supposed to be at. I don't need to take a break. If I'm not making a certain amount of money consistently, there's absolutely no reason for me to be taking a break. If I'm not making $50,000 a month, I don't have time to break. Why do I need a break? I ain't got enough money to break. It doesn't make sense. If my bills cannot be on auto pay, there's absolutely no reason for me to be taking a break. I want the finer things in life. I'm going to have the finer things in life. I'm going to have that for myself, and it's absolutely nothing nobody can say to me that's going to make me think otherwise. As long as I got breath in my body, as long as I'm able to get up and walk around, move my fingers and my toes and speak and see, I can change the trajectory of my life. I've seen it happen too many times to think that it's not possible for me. I've seen it happen too many times. And thank God for the power of the internet, because it puts you in the faces of many people. You have access to more people. You get to inspire and touch more people on the internet. The things that I see for myself, I know for sure it's going to happen. Because like I said, I'm a risk taker. I take risk. I just don't always follow through with them. But this time is different. I feel it, y'all. I'm telling you, I feel it. I've been talking to my brother a lot lately. And I keep telling them, like, bro, we're going to get to where we're going. We're absolutely, I don't even speak on ifs. It's not an if. It's a when, will, and how. Ain't no if to it, though. How it's going to happen. How it's going to happen because we're going to do X, Y, and Z. Ain't no if to it. If don't even need to be a part of the vocabulary. Because it's going to happen. You just have to put in the work to make sure that it does. Right? So I don't want to make this video too long. Again, my name is Princess Unique, and I am here to say I'm working hard for the life that I desire. I'm definitely turning my dreams into reality. I'll never stop dreaming, and I'll never stop putting in the action to make those dreams come true. I'm going to make sure that my child lives an abundance life. I'm going to be able to retire my mom. I'm going to be able to help my community. I'm going to be able to help people that single moms that are in hard situations, because I've been a single mom for 9 years now. I practically co-parent with my mom. But the first couple of years of my son's life, my mom was not in the same city and state as me. So it was a little harder for me. But I'm glad that I was able to experience that, because it makes me appreciate my now. It makes me appreciate my now. Everybody has a story to tell. You just have to tell your story sometimes to help the next person out. Especially if you've been able to overcome something. Don't hide your story, because your story may just be the motivation for somebody to be able to heal their situation or to come out of their situation. So again, guys, let me know how you feel about this video down below. Give me a couple of topics that you guys would like for me to touch on. But like I said, I'm going to be posting a video every single day. Whether it be a long form video or a short form video, or shorts on YouTube or TikTok video, Instagram reel, Facebook reel, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, y'all, my ultimate goal, something that I've really been thinking about lately, I really want to become a motivational speaker and a mindset coach. I just got to get a little more experience under my belt and be able to invest in myself a little more. But I definitely see that in my future. I'm the person that my friends depend on for advice. I'm that friend that people come to and they tell me, you know, whatever is going on, and they honor my opinion. And one thing about me, I keep it real. Just because you're my friend, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about the situation. I'm passionate. If you guys haven't been able, and I'm actually so tired right now, y'all. I've recorded so many videos today to be able to create content for this new journey that I'm going on. It's currently 9:37 in the morning, y'all. I have not been asleep since yesterday. I got up like at 12 o'clock yesterday. I have not been asleep. But I'm about to get ready and go to sleep. I just wanted to make this video first. If you guys have any topics you would like for me to go over, just drop those topics down below. If you can understand and feel my point of view in this message, tell me down below. Let's do a healthy dialogue in the comment section. Remember, mindset, discipline, and consistency. Write down your goals and your dreams. And work every day tirelessly until work so hard until your work is working for you. Work so hard until your hard work pays off. See you guys in the next video. It's Princess Unique, and I am out.